Hi guys, I am Akansha and welcome back to the I Need to Feel Okay Again Reset series. This is the episode number 3 and it's been almost 2 weeks now that I uploaded the last video in the series, but I wasn't feeling very good health wise and otherwise as well. Plus, there was a lot of work commitments and other things going on. So I sort of vanished again. But that was the goal of the series, right? To keep us moving forward, even in the tough times, even in the busy times, so that we give time to the things that we love, or in general make our lives a little better, a little simpler, a little calmer for ourselves. So even though I'm tired today after my office, I decided to do this video today along with the task that I did today. So if you watched the previous videos, and even if you haven't watched them yet, I want to tell you that this reset isn't about dramatically changing our lives or fixing our lives. It's about making things a little lighter and a little easier when our energy or mood or mental health is not at its best. And you can consider this as a mid-year reset as well, or like a reset that makes you feel okay in life again. So that's the goal of this series. And if you haven't watched the intro video yet, I would highly recommend you to go and watch that first. So yeah, you should do that so that you get more clarity in terms of what we are doing in this series. So now today's episode, as you must have seen, is about digital declutter. So before we move forward in terms of telling you what I did today, I would like to give you like a recap or a summary of how this series works. Is that at the end of every video, I'm going to have a task for you so that you can actually be a part of this reset, take actionable steps, and help yourself come out of that overthinking, overwhelm, anxiety loop. Like if you feel that you are just not feeling good, your life is messed up, you are dealing with a very bad situation, a bad breakup, a fight, a job loss, anything, any problem, or in general you're just feeling low on energy and you want to get back in your life to the things that you loved, or in general feel much lighter, much calmer, then I would highly recommend you that you do all the tasks of all the videos so that you get back to the present and stop going through that loop again and again and again. That is what I'm trying to do, and I would love for you to do that as well. Today's video is going to be a bit different, wherein all the steps that I'm going to talk about are going to be your tasks of the day, because I feel that is what you should do. These steps are not going to take you much time, and trust me, like by the time you're done with these small steps, you'll feel much better, genuinely much better. Honestly, it's not going to be like a declutter, which is like a deep declutter sort of a thing. It's more on the lines of a digital declutter that you can do on low energy days, like the days when you do not have any sort of energy left in you, but still you need to do something that makes you feel better, that brings you back to the present, that basically reduces some sort of noise from your mind and your life. Then this is a digital declutter that you can definitely do. And honestly, I highly recommend doing this low energy digital declutter once a month at least. And why I suggest that is because what I have noticed, that even if my life is not so messy, or even if it's like in a good state, I still feel very overwhelmed sometimes, and my mind feels very loud, and that noise actually comes from my phone. Okay, and I think a lot of you must be feeling the same. Please let me know in the comment section below if you are someone like me who feels like, notifications, apps, unnecessary data, emails, etc., they all just quietly pile up for you, and they just create a lot of noise in the background for you as well, just like how they do it for me. As I said, it's not going to be any dramatic digital detox that we are going to do. I basically am just focusing on doing a very simple digital cleanup that helps in removing or cleaning up small things that keep adding to the mental load that I have right now. So I actually got back from office and I did these few things today, and I'm going to walk you through these few simple steps that I took today. So I feel that on your low energy days, this is the best distraction that you can do, and it's going to help you for days to come as well. So the very first step that you're going to take is to just turn off notifications of all the apps that you do not need to put your focus on. I actually realized a lot of notifications are just tiny interruptions that break my focus throughout the day. Apps like Zomato, Swiggy, I do not use them very frequently, and all those notifications are just like my phone buzzes and I'm like, I'm working, and then I have to see, oh, what is it? And it's honestly a simple distraction for me. I do not need those notifications. So basically, I switched off notifications from all the apps that are not important for me, or they are not useful for me in general. I decided to keep notifications only for the things that truly matter, like calls, messages, calendar notifications, WhatsApp notifications. I even switched off my Instagram notifications. Kid you not, I did that because I do not need them right now. They are just overwhelming me for now, so I switched that off. It might seem small, but removing those constant pings or buzzes immediately makes the phone feel much more calmer. The anxiety reduces to check the phone again and again, that oh, a notification came and I need to check it. So decide for yourself, like, what are the apps that are important for you, what are the notifications that are important for you, and just keep those on and switch off all the other notifications. Now, once you are done with the notification part of the things, the second step that I followed and I would love for you to follow is to have a home screen reset. I decided to reset my home screen, and before the reset, I had a lot of apps on my home screen, specifically social media apps, and because of that, it made it very easy to open things out of habit. And social media, Instagram, Facebook, all these platforms are just like आग में घी डालने का काम करते हैं. If your mood is not right, they are going to make it even worse. But since they are on my home screen and out of habit, I open them, which I don't want to do. So I decided that on my home screen, I am going to keep only those apps that I intentionally want to use. Things like Notes app, my Kindle reader, my playbook reader, Spotify app, and my payment wallets, and editing apps. That's it. All the other distracting apps are going into a folder, and that folder is being moved to the second or third screen. Or you can even decide to remove that folder completely and keep those apps in the apps section itself. So, what we are essentially doing is that we are not doing a detox, we are not like banning the social media interactions altogether. It's just we are making it slightly harder to reach out for those apps, and the less we reach out for the apps that do not contribute to our mental health right now, we are not using them frequently. We are only going to keep those apps easy to access, that are actually fruitful for us, that are actually important for us. That's it. The third step, and one of the most obvious steps, is to do a gallery declutter. Honestly, I think for most of us, this is one thing that builds up silently, especially with screenshots, WhatsApp content, especially because of my work. And I feel that it just piles up and I neglect that. So I decided I'll open my gallery, and I went through all the folders. I deleted all the photos that no longer serve me, or the photos that do not bring me joy, or the photos that just put me in a bad mood or a sad mood. I just deleted everything from my gallery, and A, my phone space increased. B, all the unnecessary photos, videos are now gone. Many of those. Obviously, I need to do another declutter. So, yeah, I did that. And by declutter, I just don't mean deleting the photos and videos, but also putting those photos and videos in the right folders as well. For example, I compartmentalized my work related photos to another folder altogether, so that I know that if I want photos for my work purpose, this is the folder that I need to go to, and my main gallery folder is free, my editing folder is free, my YouTube video folders are now, like, my YouTube videos are in a different folder. So I know where I have to reach out for all these things, and I think that you should do a similar sort of declutter for your laptops, hard drives. Right now I did it for my phone to a great extent, and we are gonna focus on my laptop and hard drive in the coming days as well. Step 4 is to do a quick email declutter as well, and here we are not going to aim for zeroing down our inbox. I mean, if you can do that, great for you, but we are not aiming for that. I can't do that. I mean, again, it's the same issue that happened with the gallery thing, that it piles up, and I am lazy and I take it for granted sometimes. But now, when I say email declutter, I did 3 things here. Made relevant folders, or like, I think that's what we call for folders. Like already they are segregated in primary, promotional and social. I created few more folders necessary to my own usage. Then I deleted all the unnecessary emails, and as a third sub step, I also unsubscribed from all the email lists that no longer cater to me, my learnings, my needs, my thoughts, etc., etc., etc. The goal here is not to zero down to like empty everything out, but just to have better organization of emails, and also be subscribed to only those email lists that actually are fruitful for us, bringing joy to us, helping us grow, helping us learn. That's it. Other than that, everything needs to either be deleted or unsubscribed from. The next step that I took was to reduce my screen time. I added some frictions. Now, how I did that, I essentially wanted to make my phone a little less addictive. So for that, I knew that majority time like I am wasting on my social media apps. So obviously one friction was to remove them from my home screen. But other than that, obviously I'll be opening them up. So when I open them up, I unfollowed quite a few accounts, basically the accounts that I don't want to look into. I marked a lot of content which I'm not interested in because they are just draining me out, they are just making me sad or feel bad or whatever. So yeah, basically I did a declutter of all the accounts that I do not want to follow, the content I do not want to see, so that I do not mindlessly scroll. And even if I'm mindlessly scrolling, I am just consuming the content that again brings me joy, makes me feel better, helps me learn, helps me grow. That's the goal from this. Again, like the whole thing is keep things that bring us joy, make us happy, make us feel calmer. That's the goal. Other than that, everything needs to either be deleted or made harder to access, or bring some tweaks in that. So that is what I decided to do. Apart from that, I also deleted unnecessary apps that basically I just waste my time on. For example, few games. I am not saying that you should not play any games, but I realized that there are few games that are just there and I don't feel anything when I'm playing them. Like it's just there and I'm wasting my time. So I decided to delete those games as well. You have to analyze where your most of the screen time goes. For example, if it's YouTube, you can switch off the autoplay of the videos, you can switch off the autoplay for music. Another way to do this is to set app timers as well, so that you do not spend, let's say, more than 30 minutes on Instagram, more than 15 minutes on Facebook, more than 30 minutes on a particular game that you like, so that your screen time is reduced and you can utilize that time in doing some hobbies physically. I have realized that there are a lot of things that you can do apart from your phone. Please let me know in the comment section below if you want that list. And the last thing and the most important thing that I did was to add one positive replacement. And I feel this is so very important. One thing I realized while watching a lot of reset videos and also doing my own reset, thinking about my own reset series, is that most of the times we are only removing things, be it physically, mentally, digitally, but the space eventually fills up again, right? Like if I declutter my bookshelf, I remove the books, I will buy more books. I mean, I will. You clear your desk, and after few days it will be messy again. For sure you'll do that. Please don't say that no, I won't. It will happen, and we'll do another reset for that. But yeah, the point is that when we do these things, we miss the point of adding a positive replacement. Like when we are deleting some things because they no longer serve us, or they are no longer making us happy, so why not add a positive replacement for those things? And that is exactly what I did. I basically decided to download an app which is by the name of Dear Me. This is basically an amalgamation of habit tracker as well as setting up my routine. Obviously, I'll be going into a physical planner during this reset, but I decided to have this digital app, and I decided to set up my routine, my day, my weekly tasks, my daily tasks, my monthly tasks, and I wish and I hope that I will be following this. It's sort of a timetable for me. You decide for yourself like what one positive replacement you want to have after doing your digital declutter. It can maybe like you want to start with a reading habit, so you can add a Kindle or playbook to your home screen so that it's easily accessible. Or maybe you just want to have more creative outlets, so there are a lot of digital coloring apps. Like you can delete unnecessary games and download a digital coloring app and keep it on your home screen. Like एवी गेम्स खेलने से बेटर है कि आप प्रोडक्टिव चीज़ें कर लें. सो just think about it, like what's one positive replacement that you can bring after decluttering all that you have done. Now it's the time for task of the day. I genuinely want you to actually do all the steps, but if in case you are not in that zone to do these 5 steps also, like these simple steps also seem overwhelming to you right now in your situation, I have choice between 2 tasks for you and you can do any of those. So option 1 is to turn off notifications from 3 to 5 apps that interrupt your day the most. And option 2 is to identify one digital habit that increases your overthinking or distracts you the most and make it slightly harder to access. So like if you're in that zone that I can't even do these, like all these simple steps right now, just do any of the 2 tasks or both of the tasks. It's basically that you do not have to fix everything today itself. It's okay. You just need to reduce one source of digital noise right now in your life, and that small thing will also have an impact. Trust me, it will. So this was pretty much it for today's video, and doing this reminded me that sometimes our minds feel overwhelmed, not because life is that much chaotic. It may be chaotic obviously, but it's not that much chaotic. Rather it's because of our environment, and including the digital environment, that our mind feels restless all the time. It constantly is feeding us input because it has that noise all around, including the digital aspect. And when we reduce the input, things naturally feel a little quieter. And that's all this reset is actually about, honestly. It's not about perfection, it's not about making huge changes, it's not about fixing ourselves overnight. As I said in my intro video, हम खुद को ओवरनाइट चेंज नहीं करने वाले हैं. हम जो आज हैं उससे बस इतना सा बेटर वर्जन हम बने इस पूरे रीसेट के बाद. दैट इज़ द गोल एंड दैट इज़ द गोल. एंड इफ़ यू ट्रूली फील overwhelmed right now, whatever the situation is, don't worry, things will get better. They will. Trust me. It's going to be a roller coaster ride, but things will get better. It's just we need to keep on taking steps to make them better, make ourselves better, and we are going to do that through this reset together. If you decide to be a part of this journey and you are doing the tasks, I would love for you to share those tasks in the comment section below, like if you're doing that, and you can also share that in the community tab as well. My community tab is open for my subscribers to comment on, so you can share that. And yes, as I said, let's be besties on this journey, who are trying to navigate tough situations together, or like just low energy days together. And yes, that was pretty much it for today's video. I'll see you in the next episode of this February/mid-year reset series. Thank you for watching. Bye.